The world needs new models, right? The old
Planetary
models are
models.
not working, right? Consumerism isn't working that well. Capitalism isn't working that well. Our world leaders are not in a position where they can offer us alternatives, so we can create those ourselves.
They're not doing it well because they don't have the awakening principle behind them. They're still working within the elite of their previous structures of the previous centuries, and they're still trying to make that model work. And it only works when you have the next place to go to. And there is no next place to go to on the planet.
And they're in the karmic stream of that model, right? We all know how challenging it is to change our habits. So if you've got 100 years of capitalism behind you propelling forward, that is challenging to step out of.
You can't transform a negative into a positive unless you start with a positive position. With a positive position, you can create a positive future. It's just math. In the past, what did people use for models to make these transformations? They used Jesus, they used Buddha, they used Mohammed, they used the great
Shiva.
umbrella mother, they used Shiva, Shakti, Krishna, Ganesh, long pantheons, buffalo woman, hero warrior type things, the Greeks, the Romans, the Jews, they all had archetypes. And in Tantraism, the Tibetans have all the deities. The Vajrayana teachings, Shinto has Shinto deities. Vajrayana Buddhism has tantric deities. The central point that remains the same through this new transformation is archetypes. Using the archetypes as a bridge, radiant energies that connect you to the emptiness on one hand, and then the day-to-day practice of your life on the other.
So
What's the bridge?
Where do we see this in our contemporary world? Superheroes, right?
Marvel comics.
Comics. However, they don't have a how we can get there from here methodology.
Right.
And they don't have an awakened view that says it's not just about fixing problems. It's about how to live without a problem.
Right.
So the tantric or archetypal deities of the future, archetypal principles, get you out of deities, right? You don't like deities anymore. So the archetypal psychological manifestations of transformational change, AKA deities, will be modeled and shaped around about how that world communicates. So there was a guy with a sword, now there'll be a guy with a laptop. There was a woman with a flower, now there's going to be a woman like with a ATM card or something. Basically, the thing's going to shift and change, but the principle needs to stay the same. You still need those bridge principles, and those are called archetypes. And Jung introduced the word, I think.
And so we use the sadhanas to help us learn how to embody these archetypes, these archetypal energies, and how to cultivate those skills to be able to manifest them when they're needed, when they're most valuable.
So we show up here day to day in our Nirmanakaya body, physical, blood, sweat, and tears. And then we have the emptiness, gone, bye.
So we'll be looking at sadhana practice
Sadhana practice.
in February 4th, 5th, and 6th.
And that's what the archetypes do. They bridge
How
that,
to manifest
bridge
these
that line.
archetypes.